Well, welcome to the Rachel Cruze Show. Okay, today we're diving in to how much you should really spend on groceries. Okay, here's what's interesting. The average American family of four spends between $600 and $1,300 a month. Isn't that interesting? But here's why I look at it, you guys. Any extra money you could save, is amazing because it helps you win with your money goals that much faster. Now, I know with groceries, it can feel impossible, but trust me, it is possible to lower your grocery budget. This is like the one area, it feels like all the time that we bust it, the Cruze household. Because some months, it's like, oh, well, actually, we don't spend that much because we had X, Y, and Z and da, 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 da. And other months, I was like, how did we spend this much money on groceries? Like, what's going on? I mean, it just like does like this, depending on our life and all of it. And it's hard to predict. That's what I find hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, it can be so overwhelming. And then I'll be honest too, I even spent a little bit more on groceries a few months in a row because we did like a grocery delivery service. So they marked up some of the items and did all this. But at the time, it was worth it because of our schedule and everything. And then, it's nuts. Grocery shopping. I mean, we need it. We gotta eat all the things. But listen, it's just tough. It's just a tough part of the budget when it comes to food. So I get it. But I want this video to help break down how much you should be spending and maybe where you can start saving some money on this. Okay, so that is the question. How much should I spend on groceries? Well, if you're on baby steps 1 through 3, which means you're building up your starter emergency fund of $1,000, or you're paying off all your consumer debt, or you're building up your fully funded emergency fund of 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, then I would recommend spending 10 to 15% of your take-home pay on groceries. I say that with an asterisk because remember, this needs to fit your life. Your budget has to be realistic. And also your percentages, they may look different than what I just gave you depending on your situation, okay? So if you're a millionaire and you're living like no one else, you're on baby step 7 and you're just like rocking and rolling, making crazy money, you have no bills, well, 10% of your budget is probably gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, you probably don't wanna spend all that on food. Or maybe where you live makes a big difference, right? If you live in Kansas versus New York or San Francisco, your grocery bill is going to look different. If you have 21 kids versus if you're single with no kids, your food budget is going to look different. So you really have to figure out what works with your family. But here's the key, is you have to stick with it. So for the Cruze family, we always break out our food category into actually 3 different categories. You ready? We break out groceries. So, okay, this is what we're buying at the store, all the things. Restaurants, it's my love language. I love going out to dinner. Winston and I went on a date night and it came out of the restaurant category, but I was like, this is what I love. I love being served. I love not having to cook. I love that the dishes get taken away from me and I get to leave the restaurant. I mean, it's just my love language. So much. So I love to see that restaurant category because I take full advantage of it. Yep, there's $15 left. Who do you think's getting a spicy chicken sandwich with American cheese, large fry, and large sweet tea? This one. I'll use it up. Every single penny of that restaurant, it's gone because of me. I will. I love it. And then we actually always break out to Costco. I had to start doing this because for me to enjoy Costco, I love buying in bulk. I love all the special stuff that Costco has. It's like all these stuff that I'm like, this isn't my normal grocery store. Sure, I'll try this street corn that's absolutely delicious and I get like 8 packs of it and it's wonderful. And I want to be able to shop freely at Costco. And so when I talk about a budget, it's not constrictive. It's not like, oh, I can't do things, I'm not on a budget. No, remember, a budget is permission to spend. You get to spend and actually enjoy your spending because it's in control. So I get to walk through Costco a little bit more freely and happier because I know here's my Costco line item in our budget. So anyways, that's what we do. I know that's probably like really specific for some of you. Some of you, it's not specific enough, but that's what we do in the Cruze household for the food budget. But listen, if you are one that finds, okay, when it comes to groceries specifically, we continue to go over over and over and over. Here are a couple of things that you can do to save money, okay? Number 1, meal plan. This is what Winston and I do every Sunday night. We look at the calendar ahead and we say, what's going on Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. And we plan everything out. And the nights that we're home and we cook, I know exactly what we're cooking because then the groceries come on Monday. That's our grocery shopping day is Mondays. So I know, and it is amazing, when you have a plan and you're intentional, you actually save money that way, you guys, because if you are last minute and you're trying to like impulse buy something and run, pick something up to go at a restaurant, you just end up spending more. But when you can plan it out and you have all the food that you need, you save money. Number 2, make a grocery list. Yes, this is so key. It's kind of one of those old school grocery store. People say like, don't go hungry, make a list, da da da. All that is true, but the list thing is so good because you have it. It's right there. It's right there. So you're not going to impulse buy. You just get exactly what you need and everything in one trip. Next, take out cash for groceries. Okay, this is big for those of you, especially if you're just starting budgeting. This is huge. Cash is amazing. So let's just, as an example, say you budgeted $600 for groceries every month. Well, you go to the bank, pull out the $600. You can put it in an envelope, put it in your Rachel Cruze wallet, whatever it is, have cash there. Then when you go to the grocery store, you use that cash to pay for your groceries. And the amazing thing is, once the cash is gone, it's gone. It's like a built-in accountability. It's just there, and you're able to say, okay, this is how much I have left, or this is what we have to plan around because this is how the money is. I mean, it's so visual and it is so, so helpful. Next, try discount grocery stores like Aldi. So smart shopping isn't always what you buy, but where you buy. And seriously, people save so much money. Like half their grocery budget is just gone. It's amazing. They can save half of it just by making a switch on where they shop. So places like Aldi are amazing for that. Also, shop generic. So switching from name brand to generic on things like pet food, shampoo, coffee, medicine, like so much stuff. I mean, you're basically getting the same product, but it's more inexpensive. You save money that way, and it's gonna feel like you got a raise. You just feel like, wow, I really did save so much money. And last but not least, use coupons. So there's so many digital coupons now, whether it's money-saving apps or things online. If you just Google the word coupon, it's amazing, with your store with it, like stuff will come. It's amazing. So take the time and look to say, okay, hey, I can save some money here and there. And again, when it comes to these kind of things, whether it's money-saving apps or coupons, the only way it really saves you money is if you were gonna buy the product in the first place, okay? So don't see the coupon like, oh, here's some extra stuff I want. No, if it's with the product you need, it's amazing. That's it. So if you want an easy way to keep track of your grocery budget, means you need a great budgeting tool. And my favorite is EveryDollar. Yes, this is our budgeting app, and it comes with Ramsey Plus. And so Ramsey Plus will make your money work for you. Learn how to budget, pay off debt, invest, and so much more with Ramsey Plus. It has our proven step-by-step plan that works. And right now, you've got nothing to lose by starting a free trial. Just text Rachel Plus to 33789 and get your free trial going. All right, I hope this helps you. These little tips help save money, and you guys, as much money as you can save per month, especially those of you on baby steps 1 through 3. Man, you can make so much progress so much faster when you are intentional with your money, and things like groceries, yep, that can go over the budget really easily. Learning to save on those can change everything. Because remember, I want you to take control of your money and create a life you love.